Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have plenty of suspension parts that I've collected over the years and never installed into the car just because I wasn't around at the time, long story. But we got the outer tie rods, inner tie rods. These are inner tie rods. They are made by Moog. I didn't know about hard race, and back at the time there was no K-tune or anything. There was just skunk tube blocks and other various tuning companies, but no hard race. Well, I didn't know about hard race back then. And there's like there's no True Heart, no White Line. Maybe there was, but I just wasn't aware of them. But so I got these Moog, and Moog, they're a good product too. They make performance suspension components for domestic vehicles. So we got outer, inner. We got a tie rod boot because the one on the car is torn. We got hard race lower control arm with stiffer bushings, hard race compliance bushing with stiffer bushings, buddy club extending joints because the car will still be lowered. I'm not sure. These are E-box springs. I'm not sure if they are 450 or 550. I can't remember. If anybody knows what these numbers mean, then perhaps I can there we go. Perhaps I can know what the spring rates are. They are the same all around. I just wanted a little stiffer feel. And at the time when I bought these stuff, the car was feeling floaty, so I was starting to think maybe the suspension components were starting to deteriorate, and that's why I started buying these parts. But apparently that was not the issue. It was just a tire PSI inflation issue. Once it's inflated to the proper PSI, you don't get this floating, drifting feel. Like the car will be like this, and it feels floaty too, like you're driving on ice. But all it is for me, in my case, it just turned out to be a PSI issue with the tires. And we're gonna put these in slowly but surely, but I ran into a problem, so let's look at the problem. So the issue are these bolts right here. These bolts. You're gonna need an impact driver. I did have one back in the day. Cannot find it. Oh my gosh, this one's pretty bad. I keep spraying it with PB Buster. Hopefully that'll do the trick. I don't know. And then I'm gonna have to order another one because I can't find the one that I used in the past. Well, could do something. Yeah, so I don't think you actually need to remove those to remove the knuckle, but I just want to remove them for some other odd reason. We'll have to zip off this nut here. I guess I did remove this in the past because apparently there's two indentions there. So, we'll have to. I started working on this, but then I just lost motivation. It's starting to rain today. Finally got this old thing loosened or cut off. And we also got to loosen this one right here. So I'll get to that one of these days. So here we are with some of the tools I bought. 32mm impact socket for that axle nut. A little impact driver for those little screws on the disc brake. And some forks for the ball joint and the tie rod ball joint, I guess that's what you call it. I did use the little impact driver there. I wouldn't recommend something that small. I'm still, if I do want to get those screws out, I'm gonna have to get a bigger one because that small one just doesn't seem to be doing the job. Not only that, but the head where you hit it with the hammer, it's kind of small, and I actually hit my hand with it. So I really don't recommend using something that small. But please subscribe to the channel. Let's try to hit 150 subscribers. Thank you for watching.